The autonomy of a breakthrough from our series of breaking cycles from the pit to the pivot. This segment connects the isolation of the pit to the radical transformation of Judah, showing how a cycle finally snaps. What do you do when you're at your absolute lowest point? And the people who put you there are the ones who were supposed to protect you. Today, we're looking at the pit, the place where the old version of Joseph died, and a leader was born, and the shocking transformation of the brother who sold him. The transformation in the trenches. To break a generational cycle, two things usually have to happen. An innocent person has to survive a pit, and a guilty person has to undergo a pivot. The silence of isolation when Joseph's brothers threw him into that dry cistern. They weren't just hiding him. They were trying to silence the dream. The pit is the most dangerous part of the cycle breaking. It's the moment of total isolation where you are stripped of your coat, your identity, your status, and your safety. You cannot reach the palace until you survive the pit. The pit is where Joseph learned that he was more than his father's favorite. It was the detour, the detox from the family function, dysfunction. Judah's radical shift while Joseph was surviving the pit wasn't what something was shifting in his brother Judah. Remember, it was Judah's idea to sell Joseph for profit. He was the architect of the betrayal. But the cycles broke when we take accountability. In Genesis 37, Judah says, "What profit is it if we kill our brother?" He saw a person as a paycheck. Years later in Egypt, Judah stands before a powerful Joseph and says, "Take me instead." That is the moment the three-generational cycle of hand-me-down patterns died. The man who once sold his brother for 20 pieces of silver offered his own life to save his brother. Breaking the cycle requires Joseph's resilience to survive the betrayal and Judah's repentance to stop the pattern. One survived the pit, the other pivot from his pride. Are you in a pit season or are you in a pivot season? Both are necessary to change your family future. Smash that like button if you're ready to leave the past behind. Subscribe to catch up the final part of our series and comment pivot if you are ready to take accountability and change the direction of your life. Let's keep growing, and I'll see you on the next episode. The pit is where the victim finds their strength. The pivot is where the victimizer finds their soul.